Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice defense on that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, every twitch.
Beautiful counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know they got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a high-octane battle. They're both trying for a knockout. He misses with that straight left. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Those counter punches have to hurt. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Only catching air with that hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just get your breath back. Good work. Just stay.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice slip to avoid the jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe this? Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Focus back.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that tying counter shot? Scoring hook. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good one. They exchange punches. Misses with the straight left. The straight right just misses. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You got to take that. Nice round. Good round. I like that.
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko goes down. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three.
8, 9. He almost beat me up.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
The straight right just misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Loma in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, you are tired. This can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That jab doesn't score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. His stamina is off the charts. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Garcia in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who...
Worry about that.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch, counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got stand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Không cười.
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What?
That will do it. They want no more.